new generation of talk radio. The New Hampshire Insider with Paul Westcott.
Good morning, New Hampshire. We got a great story up on the website right now. It's in the Weird News section. Go to WGIRAM.com or 967thewave.com. Keyword, this is weird. Keyword weird. And basically it's about this boy, this guy who is banned now for bringing a saxophone on the bus. His saxophone, he plays it in the band, and they're saying, nope, sorry, you can't do it because the bus is too crowded and it poses a fire safety hazard on the bus. Now, I was driving by a bus just yesterday on my way to Portsmouth, and I have to say, there were kids flipping over the seats. There was kids, one guy was waving to me, giving me what I like to call the New Jersey salute out the window. It wasn't nice, and these are what these kids are doing. And in this case, this kid can't bring a saxophone on the bus. Give me a break. Anyway, be the 20th nationwide caller at 877-565-WINS. That's 877-565-9467. And you can win $1,000. All $1,000 winners will be qualified to win $75,000. Good luck to you. And I got to tell you, we're doing this now through December, and my hope is this kid with his saxophone. See, I was always proud of myself of being able to have the biggest instrument. I always had the biggest instrument on the bus. I played bass clarinet. And that was the thing. That was insane. Any parent who knows it's bigger than a saxophone. It's actually taller. Sax is a little wider, but the case is still very big. And you bring it on the bus, and honestly, I had to slide it under the seat. But there are things you can do. You can make it fit. This is an alto saxophone. It's not that big. Give me a break. Any parent who has a kid in band, you understand how this goes. And heck, if they play sports or it's football or whatever, there's a lot of equipment. There's a lot of stuff to carry. And unfortunately, it's hard for parents to be able to drive these kids to school. It's a real pain in the neck. All right, let's try to get him on the phone, Jen. Let's try to get Joey on the phone. I want to talk to him. We're going to try to get Occupy New Hampshire leader, Joey. He has not given us a last name. We're going to try to get him on the air. He said he was going to call us, but apparently we're going to have to reach out to him once again. Now, he gave us two numbers. The one number was his cell. The other number was his trailer number. Or, I'm sorry, his RV number. They're living out of an RV. So we're going to see if they're actually going to pick up the phone this time. If not, we're going to have to move on. And we'll see. It looks like she may have gotten him. So we're gonna take you to some of the latest details here on what's going on with these protesters. New Hampshire protesters to regroup after Manchester arrests. Occupy New Hampshire protesters are planning to regroup and possibly relocate after a smattering of arrests in Manchester for criminal trespass. And here he is, Joey from Occupy New Hampshire. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing very, very well. So what's the latest right now with you guys?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So what's the latest
Sorry,
right now?
I'm a little busy.
No, that's okay. I understand. What are you doing?
I'm cooking breakfast.
Oh, look at that. Now, how many people are on site right now?
Well, right now we're not on site. We're in a church. I'm cooking at my house for just a few that are, we're planning to regroup on Saturday.
Okay, you're going to regroup on Saturday.
But I need to burst your bubble a little because I heard earlier that you said I'm the leader. I'm not. There is no leader.
I thought you were the leader.
No, I just volunteered my RV to cook for the occupiers, and I supervise the kitchen crew.
That's what your I think it was your media person told me. So what's the deal right now? What's going on tomorrow then? Are you going to Veterans Park or Victory Park in Manchester?
I'm not sure. I'm supposed to hear about what we're going to do today, so I don't know exactly what we're doing, but I'm certainly available
to
answer your questions. What else you got?
Let's go to the bigger question here. What are you doing? What's the point?
What do I what?
What's the point of these protests?
Well, no different than the Wall Street, the Occupy Wall Street. It's the same. We're backing that protest, and that's why we're doing it in New Hampshire, to represent New Hampshire for the same reasons that the Occupy Wall Street is occurring.
Well, what is that reason? I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out. That's my biggest question.
If you go online, you can see, you can really, if you really study it, you can find out what it's about. I mean,
well, can you synthesize it to 2 points? Just, what do you hope to accomplish?
Well, we need change. everyone in these occupations around the world are asking for our governments to get corporations out of our financial systems, out of our government systems, and out of our lives. They don't belong controlling every system.
So you think there is too much business in politics, including right now in the White House and in Congress?
There is nothing wrong with business in politics
you just said there was.
If it's representing the people, okay?
Okay.
Our government is supposed to represent its people.
Yeah.
And right now, our government is representing corporations. And that's messed up.
And does that include
every person?
Okay.
Every person, the 99%, is suffering because of it. And the 1% is having a party.
Now, does that include President Obama?
I have my own political opinions about President Obama, and I don't think it's right to share them while I'm talking about Occupy NH.
Yeah, but
I don't want to say things that I feel about President Obama to say that represents how Occupy NH feels.
Let me just
everyone
No,
has
that's
their
true.
own opinion about Obama.
That's very true. But I have to say, I've from seeing the protests and seeing what you guys are talking about, one of the biggest problems I think a lot of conservatives are seeing is saying, yeah, we do believe there's too much money in politics. We do believe that there's problems certainly at the top, but we believe government, including the current administration, who's a self-proclaimed progressive, is not following those values that you guys are talking about. And if you guys were to come out and say, you know what, President Obama, you screwed up too, we're not going to come out and support you, that would be something that would get a lot of conservatives on your bandwagon.
You know what? I need to shift to a personal note because you know what? I have personal opinions about Obama.
Okay.
And this is outside Occupy Wall Street or Occupy New Hampshire.
That's fine.
Okay?
Go ahead.
This is outside. This is my feeling. And my feeling is President Obama has done more than any Republican.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay, there you go. Oh, sorry, you cut out there. Keep going.
So he has done a lot. If you look on the WhiteHouse.gov, you can see the list that Obama's accomplished. And he's done a lot.
Well, here's the thing.
Let me give you an example.
Yeah, but you know what? The guy attends fundraisers, $35,000 a plate with Wall Street bankers. I just don't see this being...
Let me ask you something about that, okay?
Yeah.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
If that's the only money he's getting, what choice does he have but to use it?
But then he is catering to those interests.
He's not catering to those interests entirely. He's only moving centrists because he can't get anything through otherwise.
Well, I mean, they had a supermajority. They should have shut Wall Street down then.
Okay, because Bush ruled for 8 years and put us in an unconscionable deficit that was erased when Clinton was in office. So don't go there anymore. Just stop asking me right-wing questions.
It's not right-wing questions. I asked you the point that you were there. You referred me to a website, and then I told you, I told you that Barack Obama takes Wall Street money, and you said, well, no, he kind of doesn't. He reauthorized TARP. AIG still owes us $50 billion. When are we getting that back? When am I getting my money back? I'm a regular working schlub.
When are we getting our money back?
Yeah. When is Barack Obama going to give me my money back?
People have had enough because you know what? AIG isn't the only one.
Okay. No, you're right. All right. Last question here. What do you think about what's your goal in terms of electoral politics? Are you hoping to get a candidate elected? Is there any one person that you hope to get elected, or is it just a movement to discuss ideals and ideas?
I don't care who's elected. I'm telling you that the people are waking up, okay? And this Occupy stuff is just going to get bigger and bigger. So if you just want to sit back and watch and laugh, that's fine. But you know what? We're not stopping.
I just want to know what the end game is. I want to know what the end game. The Tea Party said, you know what, we're going to collect money, we're going to get angry, and we're going to get people elected. They did that. I don't see the Occupy movement doing that.
That's right, because getting someone elected is not going to solve the problems that common Americans have. The middle class, the poor, They
but
are
you guys
locked.
agree that that Washington is the solution. You believe, right? Progressives believe that.
Washington is not the solution.
So who's the solution then?
Occupy Wall Street.
Okay, there you go. Joey, thank you so much. Anyway, folks, yeah, he hung up. Thank you. Amazing. Just simply amazing. Just a lack of understanding. I tried to be nice, but he seemed angry right off the bat. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, a story you're not going to believe. It's just about, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to get over that. That was unbelievable. We're going to get into so much more coming up here on AM 610 and 96.7 The Wave.